Hey guys, we made it. We are at tip number 10. We've been walking through the 10 biggest test taking mistakes that candidates make over and over that cause them to fail the exam. Taking an otherwise really well qualified candidate and causing them to struggle in this process. So we've walked through our top 9 and we are at number 10, which is actually one of my favorites. Number 10, biggest mistake that I see candidates making is not having a supportive community in this process. So there are theories out there are experts even out there in the CPA exam community that have the perspective or feel as though the only way to be successful with this exam is to shut everything else out of your life and focus solely on studying, maybe with the exception of work. So you would go to work during the day, you would study in the evenings, you'd study on the weekends, and we have to take away all of the other distractions. Now, for some people, that approach really does work. Some folks don't do a good job of balancing social activities, social pressures, pressure from family to show up to events and things like that with their studying approach. And where they start to struggle is they say yes to all the social things at the expense of the studying. So that's one case where I totally understand where this theory was born from. But what I have found in my years of experience is that the opposite is actually the better approach. So finding a way to have balance in this process and to incorporate social activities, other things outside of work and studying throughout the process. Now we have to have a balance, right? And you've got to be able to say no when you need to say no, or be able to prioritize studying before you go to the party, right? Study in the morning, go to the birthday party in the afternoon, great. And then it's a win-win. So one of the theories though, if we're talking to one of those experts, is that you pretty much have to say goodbye to your friends. Tell your friends, I am out of the picture, I'm unavailable until I'm done with the CPA exam in 3, 4, 6, maybe 12 months. For other people, that really just doesn't work. If you're like me, you really thrive on that energy of other people. And if you were to tell me I couldn't see my friends for 12 months, I would not be the best version of myself. And I wouldn't be the best version of myself as a student, as someone who's studying and preparing for the exam. So I actually recommend having a supportive bench behind you. So letting your friends know, especially if they aren't CPA candidates, if they don't really understand the process, you've got to teach them. You've got to help them understand what you're going through and what's expected of you and what you need in order to be successful, which might be a lot of studying hours. It might require you to sometimes say no to a super late night out on a Friday when you know you've got to get in good quality hours on Saturday. You might have to pick between a Friday night out or a Saturday night out, where normally you would say yes to both. Give them a peek behind the curtain as to what you're going through and what you're working on. And then make a powerful request. Here's how they can best support you in the process. They can encourage you to choose one or the other. Or they can reach out and ask, which day are you free? We know you're not free every single night this week, but what day could we get together? Maybe we do a low-key night in and we order pizza and watch a movie instead of going to the club. It's all great, but letting your friends know, friends and family, I should say, know how they can best support you. And also let them know that you might at times have to say no to things. And being really vulnerable and sharing that, look, it doesn't mean that I don't want to hang out with you, but I'm committed to this as well. So that way, just opening up the conversation, letting them have an idea of what you're going through and have some compassion for what you're going through allows them to be a fantastic support system for you. It becomes a win-win. They get to see you, you get to hang out with them, continue and maintain and grow those relationships, and they get to be there cheering you on as you chase your dream of becoming a CPA. Build that powerful bench. Let your friends know what you're up to. Let them know how they can support you. And you are going to be set up for success. Good luck. What's going on, everybody? If you liked that video, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe for more videos just like that. We'll be sharing lots of tips and tricks designed to help you crush it on exam day.